We're sitting down today with contemporary Christian singer-songwriter Dave Bush. Dave, tell us about your music.
Well, it's music that is born out of personal experience as a father and husband of 25 years, and now as a worship pastor here at a local church. Songs that are coming from my own life experience of raising kids, trying to hold a marriage together, being in business. So a little bit of different perspective than a lot of artists that are very young and writing from maybe big questions about God or whatnot. God has allowed me to write from maybe a little bit more of a mature perspective in what I do because I've walked with the Lord for many years.
And you've actually had songs on top of the indie Christian contemporary charts.
Yeah, and other charts. Right now, my recent single, Sunday Afternoon, has topped the Independent Artist, Unsigned Artist chart from Christian Radio Weekly. But previous releases, I've had 8 before this, and 4 of those have charted in legit charts in the top 20. Yeah.
So Dave, you're not originally from Iowa, but tell us how you came here.
Yeah, I'm a Southern California guy. Lived in Mission Viejo, California, between LA and San Diego. Moved here actually because I married somebody in the dairy business and started working at Anderson Erickson Dairy and ran their ice cream division for about 11 years, and then just felt God calling me out of the business world and into ministry at kind of an unusual time in my life and in an unusual place. This is not the epicenter of contemporary Christian music by any stretch, but I guess God has honored that, and where it seems impossible, He's opened up doors to be able to expand that ministry to more of a national template that has opened up opportunity not only for airplay, but also for concert opportunities and worship leading opportunities around the country.
Mm-hmm. And there aren't many people on the charts who are from Des Moines.
There are no people on the charts who are from Des Moines. So yeah, this is a rare situation, but you know, I don't think people who are listening to the radio care where the person's from. I don't know if they care how old they are. Mm-hmm. I think what they care about is the song meet them at a place of need that is resonating with them, and is the song done well and of good quality. That's what matters, and apparently that's all that's really mattered to help me get airplay.
So for people that haven't heard your music, how would you describe it? It
would be a very adult, contemporary, mainstream kind of a pop rock sound.
And who are your inspirations as far as music goes?
Well, actually I go all the way back to people like Elton John and Billy Joel. I really dug that. I took piano lessons as a kid, hated it, and eventually when I was given permission to not have to take lessons anymore, was, you know, trotted over to the piano bench and started getting out songs by Elton John and Billy Joel and playing those, and then eventually writing my own stuff, and then started taking acoustic guitar lessons, and then started writing other stuff that was more acoustic guitar oriented. But a lot of my vocal style and some of the stuff that's written on keyboard, people would probably say, you know, that sounds a little bit like, you know, some of the stuff I used to like from Elton John or Billy Joel.
Mm-hmm. And what got you into music originally?
You know, it's one of those things that I think it was literally you're just kind of born with an ability and a desire both to use that. I guess in my early years it was a way of expressing teen angst and disillusionment and a lot of songs about girlfriends that, you know, and relationships that didn't work out and whatnot. But as I grew and grew in my relationship with the Lord, it became an overflow of what was going on spiritually in my life, and because of what was happening in the music scene and contemporary Christian music becoming a format and something that was getting radio airplay and sung in churches, it became acceptable as a medium of expression outside of, say, choirs and hymn books. Mm-hmm. So
it kind of evolved.
Yeah, and so I was now able to use the musical styles and the things God was teaching me and be able to use it in a local church, and then eventually as CDs came out and it got on some local airplay and so forth, and that has kind of blossomed into something that's become a national template with radio.
And Dave, some of your previous singles have had some well-known artists as duets.
Yeah, against all odds. I've been able to partner with people like Scott Crepane and Michael O'Brien, some big names as songwriters and artists in their own right, and those singles have done very well at radio, but that's been a real privilege for kind of a nobody from Des Moines, Iowa to be able to work with people like that.
So Dave, if viewers at home want to listen to your music, download songs, buy your CD, how can they do that?
Well, an easy way is to go to davidbush.com, and it's spelled like the president, not the beer, davidbush.com, and they can buy any of my CDs there. All of them are also available on iTunes, or their Wellspring out in the west side, Healing Touch bookstore on the east side over in Altoona. They can buy them at retail there as well.
Well, Dave, thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be here, Kathy. Thanks for the time.